Jodie Fluid up forward's been great, and also Van Severan's been fantastic as well.
Yeah, they're certainly the two girls keeping them with that lead as we go back to the start of the second quarter. Greenberg was waiting out the back, as was Iwaskow. Have I pronounced that correctly, perhaps?
I'm not sure, mate.
It might be Avasco.
Avasco, let's go with that. Dewhurst wheels around on the right foot. She bangs it on the right foot, and she's trying to find a flying player. That flying player was Trevine. Trevine puts it on the right foot. It's rolling. It's through. The Roos have got their first goal of the grand final. All of a sudden, they are back in the match.
Oh, how about that start for the Roos? Just bang, bang. The two star players there involved, Loughnane. And Loughnane, you see, she's pumped up. She let team play Loughnane, MVP, but let the ball roll through for Trevine to get the credit. But Trevine, I noticed, she did put a big, heavy block to make space for herself. She's angry, and I think she might have got a little bit of a spray by Greg Kennedy at quarter time, Pappy.
Absolutely, yeah. Greg would have got up her a little bit there. Look, I've just also identified in the number 4, we've actually got April Vanderbeek for the Roos, who's playing out there today, one of the new players for the team. But the Roos bounce back here, no pun intended, and 10 plays 13, 3-point lead still to the Wildcats. Ball is out wide. It's Loughnane again. Gets it down low. It's Amaral. They've been spectacular, Amaral sisters today. Kerwayne comes in. Tough Hamilton defence there. Don't want to go face first into them. It's Kerwayne again. She uses her body.
Oh!
Trevine comes in with a flying shoulder. She is absolutely frothing at the mouth today, boys. She's angry and she's in there, and a great defensive play there, and the ball up rightfully happening right inside 54, the Roos.
Ever since she copped an elbow from Kamala in the first quarter, she's been absolutely livid.
This is Elisa Kiefer. She managed to get a quick kick out. The Hamilton Wildcats are trying to clear their defensive 50. They can't, though, because the Roos are back in numbers now. Hand pass over the top. It was the no-look hand pass. Unfortunately, there was no one there. Now the Wildcats, they've got numbers at the back. They need to clear. There is a quick clearing kick from Kamoli, but it's straight to the middle of the ground. That's Amaral. Amaral can bomb it back in the same direction. It's up in the air, and a big fly from behind by the Wildcats player. She couldn't bring it down. That looked like Kamoli again. Kamoli's been everywhere at the start of the second quarter. Greenberg now chasing after the footy. Looks as though it might beat both players, and it's rolled out of bounds. You can feel the level going up here, boys.
Oh, I tell you what, they are both hungry. We have a close game. You know what? Through the years we've been watching these teams play, it's been a lot of blowouts. It's good to see something a little bit closer for these teams, and what a great spectacle of footy so far. Good crowd here today too. The sun has held off, and we've had a good little turnout so far. And here we go now. Ball is inside 50 for the Roos again. Down there, that's Janessa Loader and Chrissy Lay. It's cleared out very nicely by Kamoli. She's been good in defence so far for the Wildcats. Inside 50, that's King. Oh, sorry, McNabb. My apologies. The Cat McNabb. Chopped off, though. And here come the Hamilton Wildcats through Kiefer. Kiefer now gets the shepherd from the ruckman, Rutkowski. And Kiefer goes inside, and all alone, no opposition at all. Mark is taken down there by Van Sevenant. That's Leah Van Sevenant. And she's going to go back and probably slot her first goal of the game.
Needs to take her time here. She does. I think she's put it through, just waiting on the goal umpire's call. It's a goal, and the Hamilton Wildcats get one back. It looked as though she was going to try and play on there, Drummy, but no need. Go back, take your time, kick the goal.
When you're 10 metres out in front, J-Mac, that's exactly right. Just take it back. But that's when you've got the wind against you, that's what you need to do, like Kiefer did. She ran through the middle, broke the lines, took 2 bounces. Instead of her kick going half forward, she took 2 bounces, ran through the middle, kicked it over the back to advantage to Van Sevenant. As we can see, Kiefer, look at this, beautiful running, and then to have the poise to be able to kick it to Van Sevenant's advantage, that is just champagne football there, J-Mac.
Yeah, it was very, very nicely done from the Wildcats. I'll tell you what, Drummy, I love the size of this ground. This is my sort of ground, because if you kick from 50, you're actually kicking from 15, because that's about my maximum.
I'm with you there, J-Mac.
All right, ball back in the middle.
Oh.
Straight away, the umpire's called holding the ball. That's a little harsh. I believe the player was Nicole Stephanie, who was the tackler. In fact, it was Rankin, you are correct, who was the player who was infringed on. Umpire again, it's called holding the ball. Now the Roos can go back the other way. And a quick kick forward. It's a 3-on-1 to the Roos. But the one player back is Spicer. Spicer still going after the footy. A quick kick out of the pack. It may have hit the post, has it? It's hit the post, Drummy. Wow.
Oh, geez, I thought, where did Rankin, a bit harsh, had no prior opportunity. In the rules of AFL, if you've got the ball and you've had no opportunity to get rid of the ball and someone tackles you, you don't usually get a free kick. As we see on the replay here, the Irishman gets it forward. I've seen her at Gaelic football a few times. When she takes a mark, she always plays on, which is very reminiscent of Gaelic football as well.
Speaking of playing on, Spicer, she goes out to the far side wing, and a nice mark has been taken by Sam Pepper. Pepper goes long to a pack of players in the middle of the ground.
Oh,
big strong bump. Wow, Drummy liked that one, and so did I. And it looks as though that ball might just roll out of play. How good was that?
Oh, Jacqueline Halliday, what a great hit. Just sweet, fair, wasn't dirty, just in the passage of play. And I don't think the Kangaroo girls liked that, but great work there by the Wildcats.
Absolutely. Ball up now and just near the bench work there on the far side of the ground. It's tapped through. Very nicely collected. Lognane almost blew a tyre there. The old hockey play. She does well to recover. Goes inside 50. Trevine's down there. Kerwain's down there. She's going to try and collect. Good defence. I think we might be holding. Yeah, Trevine was holding there. So she's letting her emotions get the better of here, old Hales. And the Duck has given away a free kick, and it'll go the way of Hamilton.
Come on, Umpy. We don't want any soft free kicks today. Swallow the whistle, son. All right, Spicer has got the free kick. She goes out the far side. She has a player. The ball didn't bounce quite properly for her. The Duck, Wayne Carey, comes flying through. She couldn't pick it up, though, and now the Wildcats can break. That was a little bit of heart and mouth stuff. The kick wasn't quite right from the Wildcats, but now they can break through the middle. That ball picked up. That looks like Nicole Stephanie. What a big hit that was. Now Van Sevenant runs away with the footy. The umpire let it go. That's fair enough. I don't mind that. Little shove in the back by, this is Flute. Flute plays on. It's a rolling goal. Another goal to the Wildcats. And the girls are up and about on the sidelines, jumping up and down, fists held high.
That was a really good goal from Hamilton. They used the roll on there. I won't lie, Etobicoke got robbed there. That was a holding the ball every day of the week. She went to take the kick. She fresh-airied it, and then the ball was picked up. Should have been a free kick, but nonetheless the call was made, and a good rolling goal from Kamoli.
Yeah, that's the thing. You need a bit of luck in the grand final. That could have bounced either way, but look at that. Dribbled beautifully in the goal umpire in the perfect position for that call out a goal.
Ball back in the middle. This is hot stuff, folks. Don't go anywhere. Nicely picked up in the middle. That was Rankin. Rankin threw it on the boot. Once again, Spicer is waiting at the back. Coming through quickly for the Roos. It's a quick snap at goal. Oh! It's a goal to the Roos, I think, or did it hit the post? It hit the post, Drummy. Unbelievable stuff.
And that can be the difference in a grand final, J-Mac. At the other end, the Wildcats have had a few lucky bounces for a goal, and the Kangaroos have hit the post twice. But Katie Rankin, she's had about 3 or 4 clearances already. She's just such a smooth move, a bit like Simon Black for the Brisbane Lions. She's got clean hands and can just kick beautifully.
I'm going to point something out here, fellas. The Roos are 1-6-12. Hamilton are 4-1-25. So again, more scoring shots, 7 scoring shots for the Roos, only 1 goal.
Just an absolute coach killer here, J-Mac. I've called it before. It amazes me how many times people kick over the mark. You see that square on TV? If you kick out of that after a behind, it's a free kick.
All right, ball up. A chance for the Roos. Can they squeeze it through for their second goal? The ball's still in contest. Who wants it? They all want it. The umpire wants it. And we will have another ball up.
What an entertaining game of footy so far, fellas. I don't know if we fully expected this going in. Hamilton have stood up here. They're playing against the powerhouse that is the Roos Club this year, and they look like they're going to do a big
Chrissy Lee!
Chrissy Lee comes in and just lays out that defender there, or I should say, yeah, defender for Hamilton, and well done to her. Earned a free kick. She's given her a bit of lip too, and Lognane looks like she's earned herself a free kick after that frustration there from the number 20, Jacqueline Halliday. So Lognane, as we mentioned, league MVP. Husband's a handy player for the Toronto Eagles in Div 1, and Lognane just settles herself. They need a champ like her in their club just to steady and put one through the big ones. It's a good-looking kick, but it's gone wide, and I tell you what, they are doing themselves no favours, the Roos.
Jacqueline Halliday, she put a massive hit on one of the Roos girls before, and Chrissy Lee said, you know what, we're not going to take that. And she gets one straight back on Jacqueline Halliday. A bit of offensive pressure here. It's been a high-skilled game, but highly physical game as well. It's been fantastic, J-Mac.
Absolutely. It's been action-packed stuff. The girls are certainly putting on a show for us. It looks as though Spicer won't kick out on this occasion. It will be a big, long-looking kick out to the near side pocket. Girls throwing themselves at the ball and at each other. The ball was taken away on that occasion by Amaral. Amaral threw it on the left boot. Still battling for the ball, the players. Van Sevenant, she'll go for a run. She likes to back herself. In fact, she banks it on the right boot. Coming forward to attack the footy was the Kangaroos player. She went in hard. She went in low, and she got the footy. That was very nicely done. Now ball out the back. Chasing after it is Amaral. Amaral was in there again. This is hot stuff. Van Sevenant tries to get a quick kick on the left. It didn't go very far. Lognane, she picks it up. She bangs it on the right boot. Who wants it? A big fly from a Wildcats player not taken. I believe that was Kiefer. Still, what a big, strong tackle by Van Sevenant. She's been in everything so far. This is hot stuff, folks. Everyone wanting the ball and nobody getting a clean possession. It's still going. Surely the umpire's going to ball it up here, lads.
I don't know if the umpire swallowed his whistle or something, but this play just keeps going, and Rankin gets it out the back of the pack there. Good Aussie player, goes out wide. I tell you what, oh wow, hit off the ball there. We'll come back to that in a sec as Kerwayne runs forward. That was a dirty hit off the back of the ball. It's got to keep going. That's Trevine. She's going to snap around, and no worries, thanks for coming. Goal to the Roos, and they deserve that one.
That was fantastic work by Chrissy Lay, who set that up. But she's not going to get a lot of the ball, but her defensive pressure is fantastic. She put a Shepherd on. She absolutely smashed, but it slowed down the Wildcats player to make the tackle. Awesome work. And then Trevane, if she gets the ball inside 20 yards, well, good luck. That's a goal nearly. You can write it down every time as we watch the replay. Great Shepherd, Chrissy Lay. That's all we need to do. Comley's a big, a very physical player, and to just be able to just give a bit of space to Lognan and then Trevine, just a snap over there. And this is just great footy, J-Mac. Loving it.
Game on, boys. Game on. And we should also say game on, girls, as the ball goes up in the middle. They are really putting on a show for us here, the ladies, in the AFL Ontario Women's Grand Final. Umpire Canoe has called a holding the woman, I should say, free kick. So,
a bit what I was just thinking is that they're not the umpires are holding the whistle, letting it play, but for some of the little bit of holding onto the jersey, they'll pay it straight away today. So just something to note for the girls.
Wildcats can go back the other way. Quick kick forward. Diving for the ball was Thomason. She couldn't take the mark. Umpire thought maybe there was a push in the back, but he let it go. Now diving in for the ball, that was Ivan Olskow. She couldn't pick it up. Umpire still letting it go. He swallowed his whistle again. All right, now a quick kick comes out the back. I don't mind letting it play for a while, but if there's a ball up, just call it. There we are out on the far side. That's Kiefer. Kiefer chasing after the footy. She will soccer off the ground. I think it might run out of play. It's right up against the boundary line, and it does, Paps.
What a cracking game of footy as the ball rolls out of bounds out there. Both teams going hard at it. I think we need some more. I actually don't mind that the umpire's letting it roll. It is going a fair while, but he's letting him play. I'm not sure if he can't see it or not, but definitely a very close contest as the ball is being contested along that boundary line out there. Seems to have stayed in. Big long kick down the line. Mark not taken. And ball, big tackle. That is a high tackle. Trevine is hurt. And that is a very reckless tackle. I told you these Hamilton girls will come in hard. And Trevine just gets in her face there. I tell you what, you do not want to get in between those two girls. That would be a war. As you'll see, there's a hit here. You can see Trevine was brought down onto her back there. And it would have hurt. That would have knocked the wind out. But they go again, the Rouge. So they're inside 50, which is what they want. And Hamilton are holding strong. Umpire says play on. And ball is marked, and they'll get away with it. Oh, sorry, it's not marked. I got ahead of it. I spent it before I had it. And you can see there's the Roos chop it off, and they'll go back in. They're Amaral. High-looking kick. Bouncing. Lognane. She's got support from Chrissy Tricks. Lognane. High kick. Straight down the throat of a Hamilton defender, and they've done well back there, the Wildcats.
It was nicely done by Emily Spicer. She's been pretty important today, hasn't she, Drummy?
Just a solid, well-skilled defender. Just a country footballer, we would say, in Australia. Just very reliable.
That Spicer goes across to the Rutkowski. Certainly the height advantage in that clash. She takes the mark and she will go out wide to another player leading. Looks as though that's the number 32, Toth. She couldn't collect. Ball picked up now. That was nicely done by Amaral. Over the top, but Rutkowski's there. She manages to get a touch on the ball to play it away from the defenders. Now she's tackled. She has to get rid of it. That has to be holding the ball, and it is. Just too much prior opportunity there, Paps.
Good call, J-Mac. Yeah, she had plenty of time. She had the Shepherd on there, but as soon as she felt that contact, she just collapsed like a cheap chair and got the free kick paid against her. Going down the line now and back inside 50 other Roos. Hamilton holding very strong down there. Player lets it go. Jeez, it's a tight contested game. Very hot footy, hot potato down there. Ball's come out. Not collected just yet. No clear disposals. There's getting ragdolled down there. That's Janessa Reloader. Tough unit as well. Amaral gets brought down. An interesting call there for holding the ball. Amaral didn't even have it for a second, but the umpire calls it a free kick, and it's going back Hamilton's way. All
right, so an opportunity for Hamilton to reload here. What have you noticed, Drummy, with regards to the way Hamilton are playing at the moment?
Obviously, great mark, Aaron Lognan, as they rebound off 50 and kick inside 50.
All right, we'll get back to that, Drummy. That was well done by Loughnane, and she goes forward, looking for the duck. The duck goes on the right foot. She's gone long. She's gone. She could have kicked the goal. The player tried to mark it. It would have gone through. In the end, she rushed her behind. How costly could that be?
I'm not sure if it was going to roll over the line, but geez, when you're looking back tomorrow and you're watching the tape, you're thinking, oh, geez, that was the one we should have taken. She probably did make the right decision in trying to mark it. She was probably another 6 yards, and then I think what she thought, she did a Malcolm Blight and kicked it through the 2 wrong sticks. But,
yep. No, I think you're right there. She made the right decision. Very unselfish from Trevine. Had Kerwayne streaming in and just unfortunate not to take the markers. Hard to take those on the fly. The ball's back out top. It's very nicely marked back there. But that'll be halftime. So Hamilton have surprised the Roos. They've come out and they've got a 4-1-25 to 2-8 lead. Now we are going to have a shot on goal here. I'm not going to say she's going to make the distance here. It might be a bit of a stretch. I don't even think I can kick that far. But
speaking of Malcolm Blight, this is about his distance, I think.
Mate, Malcolm Blight can do this in his sleep. As this is Amaral now, Maddie Amaral, who's going to go back and have a shot again. I don't know how we're going to go, but
let's see. How far out is she?
It's about 55.
She's easily 50-something, and I think it's going to go at 20. And bang.
Yep. Let it roll through. Oh, well done, Hamilton. It can roll through. I've seen that before where someone's, it's bounced, but if it rolls through, it counts. But what a great first half of footy, J-Mac.
Unbelievable. Entertaining from start to finish. It's been thoroughly entertaining. We will be back very soon for all the highlights of what was a fantastic opening half. It's the Wildcats by 5. See you soon, folks.
This is the worst I've seen him play all year.
Hamilton.